OWC Envoy Pro Mini Review. When flash memory manufacturers design something as small as an OWC Envoy Pro Mini USB 3.0 flash stick, they either use a switchblade concept, where the blades retract inside the device, or, as in the case of the OWC Envoy, they create a hinged mechanism so the device can be rotated and inserted into another piece of equipment. It cleverly provides a way to cover both USB standards by inserting the USB Type-A blades into an adapter for USB-C. We don't have any reservations about this design, but if something hits the drive or the laptop falls, the metal lever could be dangerous. If the Type-A blade is used, the overall size of the port decreases, which reduces the potential for port damage due to its smaller diameter. Our 1TB review unit appears to be only 8GB in size when plugged into a computer running Windows 7. However, if we run disk utility on a Mac, we can format the USB 3.0 flash memory stick in NTFS. It's an impressive piece of mechanical and electrical equipment. Its solid block of aluminum provides a simple yet effective way to keep its internal components cool during operation. One limitation of the SSD is that it has no built-in hardware security features. However, it is possible to encrypt software partitions using an external drive and achieve similar performance. For those interested in benchmarking SSDs, OWC offers a large number of tests that they've run on both PCs and Macs to show the speed of their drives. These official benchmarks also showed Gen 2 USB 3.0 ports perform better than Gen 1 USB 3.0 ports at similar transfer rates. We didn't get any better than 928 MB per second when we read from SSDs, even though we were able to write it up to 860 MB per second. However, if we selected the optimistic default setting for both reads and writes, then we could achieve speeds of up to 1000 MB per second. With a faster test rig or a Mac Pro, the potential speeds could reach up to 1000 MB per second, but this would be easily achievable with other hard disks that don't require zero fill or default mode. As we saw in our previous tests, the SSD performed well in synthetic benchmarks but struggled when writing large files. Across the board, we saw close to 800 MB per second when using the Asia Systems test software. These results were generally consistent with Autodisk benchmark. If you only have a 5-bit USB port, read and write speeds will be slower than those of an SSD. For external storage devices, the OWC Envoy Pro Mini isn't anything special when it comes to performance. If you're looking for the fastest external storage device, then either USB 3 Gen 2x4 or Thunderbolt technology is needed. What remains after you've gotten past the sleek aerodynamic design and high-end hardware specs are a relatively inexpensive solid-state drive with average performance. If you want something fast, then get an SSD designed for USB 3.0 or Thunderbolt. If you're looking for something highly portable, the $300 Envoy Pro Mini may be worth considering, but it's not cheap.